Ladies and gentlemen, adventurers, thrill seekers, and trailblazers alike, the wait is over. You've trekked alongside us, watched every sneak peek, felt the thrill of every pulse-pounding teaser. Today, Droko Adventures steps beyond the screen and into the wild world of live action. The moment is now. What awaits? Mysteries untold, landscapes uncharted, thrills unmatched, each mountain climbed, every river crossed, and all the untamed wilds before us are just the beginning. Here on Droko Adventures, we're not just watching, we're living it. Every step, every fall, every victory in real time. No scripts, no second takes, just raw adventure. So buckle up, subscribe, turn up that volume, and join us as we take the plunge. We're going live, and you're right here on the edge with us. Get ready, because Droko Adventures is about to begin.
All right. How's it going, everybody?
We're live!
We're live in the studio.
In the studio!
Hope everybody's having a good Monday.
Not IRL.
It is Monday, right? Yes, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
All right.
I did think about that. I was like, is it?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
just spent the whole weekend at Cedar Point, of course. Again.
So that's the reason why we're discussing Kings Island versus Cedar Point, because we did both for their both first 2 weekends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't know when we're going to go back to Kings Island, but yeah. Scotty, Gengar of the Lake, thanks for joining. Gaming
Scotty
with
said
Luke,
he's-
what's up?
Scotty said he's about to ready to eat Hugo's.
Yeah, so Scotty's literally at Cedar Point right now.
Wish we could. Gengar said so far it's me and Scotty and Luke now. Andre is here.
Nice.
Oh, is that the first time you got to see the intro?
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say normally he kind of jumps in in the middle of everything.
Yep.
Epic music.
Epic music. Yeah.
Gaming with Luke said, how was opening day?
Opening day at Cedar Point was cold.
Cold, rainy, and miserable.
Rainy, miserable.
You didn't even get to do anything. Barely got to do anything.
I don't think I did much.
We didn't ride Iron Dragon, but people could have.
Yeah, definitely rainy.
Definitely rainy.
Then the next day it was rainy.
The next day was worse.
Yeah.
It was cold.
And then it was nice, wasn't it?
It was decent on Monday.
All the days blurred together for me.
Hey, Chief Keef.
Yeah, Chief Keef, what's
Gengar
up?
said I left early that day, as you should have, because it was cold and it didn't really get
much
better.
to do. Yeah, if you're really into riding rides and things like that, it definitely
was a
wasn't
bad
the day
weekend.
to do it.
The Monday was though.
Monday
which
was
is what
great.
everybody was already planning on, so it worked out well.
Busy Monday.
Kings Island opening day was decent.
It was decent. It was just wild.
It was just the end of the night.
There was a lot of people there.
Really wild.
You guys really started a stream as my shift started. Sorry, multiple smiles.
We're here.
7 hours for TT2 on Sunday. That's
Ew,
wild.
why would you do that?
That is crazy. Probably just kept going down and coming back up.
Yeah. I can't imagine doing that. That would just not be worth it for me.
More eating food than riding rides. Honestly, it was just walking around. We did a lot.
Well, we definitely ate more food than we
definitely ate more food than ride rides. But
did we ride anything on opening day at Cedar Point?
I went into Hotel Breakers 1,000 times. That's what I remember.
Well, we stayed there all weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it was just nice being able to go back to the hotel and stuff like that.
That was nice. So if it's a rainy weekend, Hotel Breakers is definitely a nice place to be. I don't know if we even rode anything on opening day.
I don't know.
I did. Because my first coaster was Wilderness Run.
I remember I did 3 rides on TT2.
That was on Monday.
That was Monday.
Yep. The end of the weekend.
So that was cool.
What was...
I think we went live that day, didn't we?
No, we didn't. Not on opening day.
No, Monday.
Was it Monday?
That last Monday.
I think we did.
You only rode Steve and Skyhawk on Sunday.
You and I met up and rode something on opening day. Because you said it was your... No, it was the next day. It was Sunday. We ended up riding Iron Dragon.
In Cadillac cars. No, that was Monday.
That was Thursday.
Oh, jeez.
The second weekend.
Hey, Don. How's it going?
Hey, Don.
I don't know.
We did get our mac and cheese from Backbeat.
Check this out. It's a Trent cam.
Oh, with no Trent music, though.
No Trent music, but, it's all right.
Gotta get that fixed.
Y'all going to Coastermania?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are both going this year.
We are both going to Coastermania this year.
After not getting our tickets last year.
Yeah. We had the chance to get them last year, and I was just like,
I was on the website the minute they released the tickets. And I was like, you want to do it? And you're like,
This year, I was all about it. Like, yeah, let's, no question. Let's definitely do it.
Well, because we were outsiders last year, and I did definitely get FOMO.
I'm ready for the all-day hours. Yeah, me too. I was like, dude, we should go to Cedar Point tomorrow. We can't.
Because by the time we get there, they'll be closed.
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been worth it. Chief Keef said, I didn't get the tickets this year. I'm trying to sneak in like y'all last year. We didn't sneak in.
We did not sneak into the event.
We just stayed around.
We just didn't leave.
This is true.
But yeah, it is easy to do.
But we just stuck around everything. Like, they were riding Gatekeeper. We were just right outside the gate. We're like, we're watching you.
We're just watching people, yeah. 4-hour and 30-minute drive.
Oh, my.
Jeez.
That's a long drive. Do you miss disaster transport?
Do I miss disaster transport? Yeah, I do. They need an indoor ride or something like that there.
I don't know if I'm a fan of
Looking
indoor
forward
rides.
to Hollywood Nights. You're going to Hollywood Nights? That's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
That's like the...
Doesn't that one sell out in like 5 minutes?
That's like an ace event.
Yeah, that sells out real quick. I wanted to do that, but I also was thinking that wasn't worth the price for me.
Yeah.
I know people say they like it, but I'm just like...
I'll be at Cedar Point and then Kings Island to watch all the people going to Hollywood Nights, because they always start up at Cedar Point, then they go to Kings Island, then they go to Hollywood Nights.
I should probably put that on my calendar.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of people there. See a lot of people we know from all over the world.
Hey, look. Speaking of...
Beach Cliff. What's up? You're going to Hollywood Nights.
And he always does the Kings Island pregame, too, the day before. Ganger said Kings Island is closer to me than Holiday World.
Yeah.
I do want to go to Holiday World at some point. That's one of my goals for this year, is I want to go there. Chief Keef said he's going a different way.
All right.
Going straight to Holiday World, then Kentucky Kingdom, then KI.
Kings Island. Nice.
I do want to check out Kentucky Kingdom this year, because they have like this new area too, like this really cute, like, isn't it like a butterfly garden or something?
I don't know.
Like cutesy.
No idea.
And we had an opportunity to get free tickets, so to get discounted tickets.
Kentucky Kingdom.
Kentucky Kingdom.
Yeah.
So I want to go. Did you guys notice our shirts?
I'm wearing the Cedar Point one. She's got Kings Island.
So these were the mystery tees this year. Once a year they do like a $35 pick your shirt, and you don't even know what it is, and they just ship it to you.
All right, cool.
So we got one of each.
It's got Siren's Curse on it. It's got TT2. All of them.
Does it have TT2?
Yeah, Top Thrill 2. Right.
It's got all the big rides.
It's got all of them.
Same here.
New ones.
So what do I have? I have the Beast, Orion, Mystic Timbers, Banshee, and Diamondback.
Chief Keef says Invertigo is the best ride at Kings Island.
I refuse to ride it.
I don't know about that. Enjoyed your walkthrough video. It made me wonder who picks the playlist for the invite. We were wondering about that.
We think about that every time.
We're like, I'm going to start listening to the playlist, and so I know what song comes on next. So I can just be like, oh, this song's coming on.
We should just sit at Cedar Point for like 8 hours or for like 4 hours straight.
And write down every
song that comes through.
And are they on shuffle?
Ganger says 1 hour to 1 hour 45 compared to 2 hours and a half to Holiday World. Beach Club said Storm Chaser for life. Say no to Wind Chaser.
Andre said, when is Siren's Curse opening at Cedar Point this year? I think it should be like July or August.
They said early summer, so that people are speculating June, but if you think about summer is technically June 20th.
I would think like June-ish, but I really don't know. I haven't heard anything, but...
So early summer would basically mean end of June, beginning of July, technically. But who knows? They're trying to rush it to get it open for Coaster Mania, but I doubt that's going to happen.
And Vertigo is the most intense roller coaster you've been on? I doubt that, Chief.
I wouldn't call it intense as much as just...
Annoying?
Yeah.
Obnoxious?
I was going to say annoying, but I was trying to think of a better word to say. Summer in their terms is Memorial Day. Okay, so if they're looking for Memorial Day, then it would be June. In theory, yes, correct.
I mean, the Cobra's intense. I mean, that one roll.
Oh, I hate that roll. I just don't like Vertigo in general.
Yeah. The summer pass would... Oh, yeah.
Oh, good call, Beach Cliff. Yeah, so the summer pass wouldn't work until late June if that were the case. But they do call it the silver pass now at Cedar Point.
Silver. The silver pass.
Kings Island still calls it summer pass, though. Easy.
But in my opinion, actually in your opinion, do you like Cedar Point for the atmosphere? Ooh. Cedar Point or Kings Island? No rides. Not talking about rides.
I keep discussing this with you, and I think I like Cedar Point better because it feels like a destination.
Yep.
Versus just an amusement park.
I would agree with you because you're able to walk around wherever you want. If you want to leave the park, there's a lot of other things to do.
Like, I think if Great Wolf Lodge was like a part of Kings Island, maybe that would feel a little bit different. Or maybe if Kings Island created their own like resort within or walking distance of the park, I feel like that might... What if they did that? What if they put a resort at Kings Island?
They need to. With like a path that goes to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of Timberwolf and build a hotel.
Great Wolf?
No, Timberwolf. They're like amphitheater thing.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't do anything with it.
Build a hotel.
Is there much upkeep on it? I don't know.
We'll have
to see.
But
KI has a better layout. CP is the better park, though, to be honest.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Because I keep saying it, Cedar Point needs a freaking cut through. Like, seriously, a cut through. Was I wrong? Is it still called Summer Pass?
Yeah, it's still called
Dang it.
And it's blue, so it's not even silver. Whatever.
I thought someone said they changed it.
Well, somebody may have said that, but that's not what it is.
Whatever. Wonder between KI and CP which one gets the next record coaster. Probably Cedar Point. Kings Island's not going to get a record.
Andre goes, Cedar Point is known as America's Rock and Roller Coaster. Does Kings Island have a name like that? No. Kings Island is called Kings Island, where people die.
Whoa! Now.
Hey, I'm just saying.
How
many deaths at Kings Island versus Cedar Point? And how Kings Island has been open since like 1976. Okay? Cedar Point has been open since 1870. And there's been more deaths on record.
People are more reckless there.
At Kings Island than there is
on record. So yeah,
Cedar
what
Point.
if you
on record?
What if you just don't know?
I mean, of course, there have been deaths at Cedar Point, but not like tragic things that have happened. You know, nothing like crazy has happened there. And then if you talk about Kings Island, there's a bunch of crazy things that have happened.
Okay, so Cedar Point's well-known nickname is Roller Coaster roller coaster capital of the world. Kings Island, when I looked up Kings Island nickname, it literally has nothing.
Nothing. There is no nickname.
It doesn't
for
come up with a nickname.
So, if that tells you anything right there.
Wow. Well.
They both jumped fences. Yes.
This is true.
That's true.
Kings Island is just basically the Disney of Ohio, to be honest. Okay. It did come up as Coney Island, but it's not technically Coney Island. So that's actually funny that he said it's known as the Dry Coney Island.
Which is kind of weird because there's a Coney Island there. Or was a Coney Island.
Was a Coney Island. And they did change the Coney Island into a water park. So that's actually interesting. But that is true. What else can we compare? Because we're discussing Kings Island versus Cedar Point.
I don't know.
What about the rides? What about our ride experiences between the 2 weekends that we experienced at both parks? Which one do you say would be the better ride experiences that we had
Cedar Point.
for 2025?
Cedar Point. Okay, ride experiences.
Ride experiences.
Kings Island because there was no waits.
There were no waits. I felt like the staff was a little bit friendlier.
No,
I feel like Cedar
they
Point
weren't
staff
training.
is either they're training,
Yeah.
or the ones that have returned are just annoyed from the start. But I feel like too, Cedar Point, because they had such a harsh opening weekend.
All right, Andre said
Not by their own fault.
One big tragedy at Kings Island was the Son of Beast roller coaster. Yeah, not really a tragedy.
Wasn't it like an almost tragedy?
Almost tragedy. Did either of you get to ride Son of Beast? No, I did not ride Son
Nope.
of Beast. Nope.
Never even saw it.
Never even saw it. Nope. I was never a Kings Island person. I was always Cedar Point. Like my family, all growing up, was just always up north. So we had a little condo up there. We had a sailboat.
They did demolish Coney Island. I just noticed. Gengar said
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Coney Island flooded too much,
We're right
so
here.
they built Kings Island. Yeah.
Okay.
Gengar got to ride it.
Cool.
Son of Beast. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep this arrow right here, and don't go past that arrow. Got it?
Okay.
Don't go past that arrow.
Okay.
If you go anywhere past that arrow, I'm gonna call you out.
No.
Yes, I am. Because it's literally 90 live streams, and I've been telling you the same thing. Don't go up
I'm gonna
there.
read whatever I read.
I've already read it. I've already done it.
Okay.
It's done. You don't need to repeat everything I say.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Chief Keef says,
Not gonna read it? Okay. I'm ready for the next 2 weeks. Me and the homie got a fully loaded cabin in Hocking Hills to kick it.
I was just in Hocking Hills today.
We
Literally
went down
today.
there to go hiking, and because the rain
then
was
it
supposed to
started
start at 4,
So we were like, never mind.
and it started early, so we were like, no thanks.
No. The roads were nice.
It was a nice drive.
Oh my gosh, I forgot Carl was there with me. All right, so Gengar of the Lake was with me when we were in the one and only time that I've ever been in the Eiffel Tower at Kings Island.
Yeah,
And
you'll never go with me. I'm just
he'll
kidding.
tell you, I was terrified. Like, I did not like it one bit. It was awful. I'm not a fan of heights. So when am I ready to do it again? I'm never ready to do it again.
But you're in a cage. It's not
But
like
I
you're
might
going
do
to
it
fall
again.
out. It's not like you're going to fall out. You know? That's what surprises me, that like it scares you so much.
Yeah. It's just the heights. Can't do
Yeah.
it. Can't do it.
But it's such a nice view from up there. Beach Cliff said he'll never do it.
There you go.
Why? It's such a nice view.
You can fall through the crack.
Through the cracks.
You'll be like a slit of paper.
I was
Just-
gonna say you gotta be like a piece of paper.
Yeah, I was looking out the elevator windows and stuff. And I did go over to the cage and I looked for a little bit and then I went right back to the wall.
Are you actually afraid of heights or do you just do it for show? I feel like sometimes I'm just kidding.
Are you kidding me?
I know. I've watched you get
First
freaked
off,
out.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't fake
This is true. You
anything.
don't. You're real.
I do not lie. Okay.
Ganger said you hug the wall.
God. Do I pretend to be scared of heights? Why would somebody pretend to be scared of heights? I don't fake anything.
You're
Nothing.
not fake. Beachcliff said, I'll be next on the list to die at Kings Island because you're just going to fall through the cracks. But you're not going up the tower, so.
I lie. Yeah, Jesse knows that I just lie. That's all I do is lie.
Like a rug.
Yep. Did either of you get to ride King to Ka before it was demolished this past February? No,
Nope.
I have not.
Never, ever.
I have not.
I didn't even get to ride a
Charles, hey, welcome to the chat.
Dragster before it closed.
I went up on that tower and I freaked like I was going to have a panic attack. I'm scared of heights too. See, I told you. Yes. Now, if you give me, a couple White Claws or something like that, then yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of courage to go and do things. So is that what you mean by like I fake it? Because sometimes I don't care. Sometimes I do.
Maybe.
Sometimes I drank a couple White Claws. Sometimes I didn't. If I don't, then I'm scared of heights. Sometimes I do drink some White Claws and I'm still scared of heights. It just depends on the mood. You know what I mean?
Depends on how your day started.
How my day started.
How much courage you have that day.
How much, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, like if I smoke, no, I'm not riding anything. I'll just get all paranoid.
Yeah.
That is a definite no at the park. That's like, I'm ready to go to bed. Then I'll do it. But no, it's not a fun thing anymore.
Beachcliff said I had a liquid death today. That's the straight edge version of White Claw.
It is. It totally is. Was there caffeine in it?
I love it.
I love smoking and riding rides. You're crazy then. I cannot do that. I'm just too old now.
You're just too old
maybe
now.
if I was younger, it'd be like fun and cool and edgy, but like, nah, it's just like, I don't know. Nah.
All right, what else are we going to discuss? Kings Island versus Cedar Point.
Food. Dude, I hate the food at both.
What?
Okay, I don't hate the food.
Hey! Gengar's been a member for 4 months.
4 months?
Golf clap for Gengar.
Gengar.
I'm
been a while.
ready to be able to be at Cedar Point, no rain.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't realize
Me
I had
too.
that. I know, no rain would be nice. We were there the other. No, it was still sprinkling a little bit.
Taco Bell.
Stop. We were actually before the stream discussing should we DoorDash food during the
I
stream.
don't want fast food though. I want like real food. I want something good.
Chipotle?
No, I don't want Chipotle. Chipotle is fast food as far as I'm concerned.
It is technically fast food.
Okay, if we're gonna do fast food, I'd say Arby's.
Oh, I hate Arby's.
I know you do. Why?
Because it's just lunch meats on a bun.
All right, Gengar, get over here. Cook for us. We need a private chef.
Gaming with Luke said, aren't they adding new water slides to Kings Island and a new one to Cedar Point? So they're adding the new water coaster, is what they called it, right? To Kings Island? So Creature says Kings Island for ops and reliability, Cedar Point for rides and atmosphere.
Okay. That I would agree with that. I would agree with that statement. I would agree with that.
I think so too.
I think that the ride ops and the reliability of everything and just knowing that the wait times are going to be what they actually say that they are, Kings Island is great for that. But Cedar Point, for the atmosphere, and the rides are just bigger. So
Well, I like riding the rides at Cedar Point. I'm not such a huge fan of all the ones at Kings Island. The
Chief
one.
Keef says, y'all ever stayed at King's Inn?
Wait, I was in the middle of a thought. The
Right.
only ride that I really care about at Kings Island is the Beast, to be honest. All right. No, we have not stayed at King's Inn, and
Isn't
I refuse
that
to.
where Trent checked in?
He said that was the one place he would not stay.
And he stayed at Wolf Inn up
This
at
is
Cedar
true.
Point.
I cried at Wolf Inn, so no, I would never stay at King's Inn.
Chief Keef said, asked, has Drew rode Flight of Fear? Of course.
Of course.
I'm one of the few people that like Flight of Fear. It was
Yeah,
like,
I
oh, it's
hate
so
it.
painful, blah,
I
blah,
don't-
blah, blah. No, I like it.
I don't
do
ride
like
it. I don't like it.
I like it.
Is this May the coldest and wettest month at Cedar Point ever? I wouldn't say ever.
As far as I can remember, I mean,
Coldest, as far
I've
as
only
I
been
remember.
going there for like
3 years?
3 or 4 years
2 or 3
religiously.
years. Yeah.
Religiously, like every.
Well, since opening day, we've only done like 3 opening days, so.
Hey, Chuck's here.
Oh, it's Chuck Bronco guy
Bronco guy.
back here in Michigan. I like the background setup. Thanks.
Oh, nice. Thanks. Yeah, this is our studio.
Beach Cliff said Kings Island is getting dual launched water coaster, and Cedar Point is adding some slides to an empty platform. So yeah, Cedar Point's just redoing slides, and then they have a launched water coaster, which I'm actually excited to do a Soak City day at Kings Island.
Oh, Happy Friar or Rivertown Potato Works. Well,
Ooh, we tried both.
I love. Wait, is this both at Cedar Point?
No,
Or-
it's
okay,
one and
okay,
one.
okay.
Oh, okay,
So,
that's what I wanted to do.
there
I
are
wanted to
different-
compare the types of foods.
There are different
Yes.
foods at both places. Yes, they're similar. I like Happy Friar, right? Okay, stop. I'm not
No, I know.
coming up
I'm
with a final
listening.
answer yet.
No, I'm listening.
I like Happy Friar's new
I like their new setup.
setup that
Absolutely. They 1000%
Now,
better.
variety.
There's not a lot.
You get
For-
cheese on a stick, hot dog on a stick,
Mini corn dogs
mini corn dogs,
and French fries.
and French fries.
You don't really get toppings or anything for the fries, so it's kind of boring. I do like Rivertown Potato Works because you can get cheese fries or you can get the pulled pork fries or any of those, but I like the fries and the setup at now that's what they should have
Don't they
done.
have like pulled pork fries and stuff too?
yes. at
Yeah, see,
Rivertown.
that's what I like.
Now Potato Works, that's how they could have done
A
Happy
little more
Fryer.
of a meal than a snack.
That's how they could have done Happy Fryer, was just order at the window and then go and pick up your food. Now that does get a little congested and weird. And I love the buffet style. Like that is way better. It's nicer to have an inside like cool off. So I think Happy Fryer.
You like
and the-
Happy Fryer?
And the potatoes just taste better.
The potatoes are better. They are actually the original Berardi's.
Recipe. Or method.
Yeah. Being a coaster, Cedar Point is better, no question. For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. They have the better roller coasters there. Andre says Trent's favorite food at Happy Fryer is cheese on a stick.
He doesn't like that cheese.
He
though,
doesn't
he?
like it. I like it.
Hey!
Hey, Worried Man, you are now a member.
Lurkers beware.
Lurkers, beware. We see you now.
You're now a member.
You're a
I love
member.
it. Thanks for joining us.
Golf clap for Worried Man and Gengar. Thank you for that.
Yay!
Excellent. So now you have access to a bunch of things.
Members only videos.
Members
which
only
we've been posting a lot
videos,
of.
which there are a few of them. You can even go back and watch all the other member videos that we used to have, such as the infamous crab cake video.
Infamous.
If you want to know how to make some really good crab cakes, become a member today.
Uh-oh. Do you want crab cakes now?
I do not want crab cakes.
Okay.
Right now.
It's been
Do
a
you want
while.
crab cakes? I'll make some crab cakes.
I don't really want crab cakes.
I can mix them all right here on stream.
No.
and then go make 'em and then bring 'em right
We don't
back
have crab
down.
or anything. I'd have to go to the store, and I don't want to do that.
Is that new merch, Drew? We actually do not have any new merch, but if you do want to check out our merch, go to JrocoAdventures.com.
We are working on some new merch.
Yeah, we're going to be finding some new merch. The merch
We
that
just
we're
haven't
wearing right
released 'em yet.
now,
Are the mystery teas.
mystery tees from, I guess, Six Flags now.
Hi, Luna.
Right? From Six
Everybody
Flags?
say hi, Luna.
Mystery merch from Six Flags?
I guess they're technically Six Flags, yes.
That's, yeah.
What's the term that they use
Oh, the Hot Ones video's on there too. Yeah.
for members only? I thought that was on.
Oh, that's
Public.
That's public. Yeah. We got to ride some rides together, Drew. Absolutely. That'd be awesome.
Who has the best theming, says
Ooh.
Swain family.
welcome to the chat. Oh man, they're both not very good.
I was gonna say Kings Island is a little bit better just because their towns actually represent what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the only theming that Cedar Point really has is Frontier Town. That's the only thing they really. Well, Boardwalk kind of has a little bit of theme to it, but it's not really like crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know. They both missed the mark a little bit.
Don't know about that.
They could do better.
If anybody has anything to say about that, let me know.
They could definitely do better.
They tried with Frontier Town and stuff at Cedar Point, with their theming. And they got all the Snoopy stuff, but honestly, Kings Island has pretty cool theming because they have the garden walking area. They have a kids area that is actually a designated kids area.
Yeah.
And then they have the Eiffel Tower, and then they have International Street, which has international stuff all over it.
Yeah, International Street, and then Coney Mall is very cute. I
would say Kings
between
Island.
the two, I would definitely say Kings Island's a little bit better on theming side.
Andre says, speaking of Trent, what's he been up to? Is he staying out of trouble or getting into more trouble?
Who knows?
We just shared a hotel room with him on
this weekend.
Sunday?
No, Saturday.
Saturday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday night we split a hotel with him. It was pretty chill. I was the one that stayed awake till 6:30 in the morning. They all went to sleep around 1.
I passed out. I was tired.
You all went to sleep early.
For water parks, Cedar Point still got bigger selection for slides. Do they?
I even took a picture of the sunset that morning. And then I went to sleep for a couple hours, and then I rode Maverick.
I feel like the water parks... I feel like Kings Island's water park is way bigger. Like walking around that water, like Soak City, it was way bigger than Cedar Point's. They have two tide pools, so definitely Kings Island is bigger.
Yeah, their water park is bigger too.
Chief Keef said he'll be at Kings Island when they go daily ops. I know, I can't wait till daily everything.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know why, but I always sleep like crap at hotels. So does Yoko. Yoko's like, I do not sleep well at hotels. Now, me, I love hotels. I could sleep at a hotel and sleep better.
Well, what happens is I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, where am I?
Where's the bathroom? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's typically what happens. But hotel breakers, I usually do a pretty good job sleeping.
Tossing and turning till like 3 a.m. Well, that's why you don't go to sleep till 3 a.m. Go to sleep at like 5 like me.
Yeah, that's
when
good.
I'm at a hotel, I basically just walk around the hotel all night until the morning.
That's just weird.
Every
That's
time.
So weird.
I like
Gengar
to party.
said I camped in car last year. We've done a couple car camping this year already.
We have.
And we're going to actually pretty soon do a video on it.
Yeah, we should.
So you guys see how we do it.
Jacob, welcome to the chat. What are your thoughts on
what could possibly replace Snake River Falls? I mean, that's got to be a big expansion because they got rid of the fling. They got rid of the playground.
Yep.
All I want and all I care about is a cut through on the island.
We're dropping frames. Sorry about that, guys.
We just need a way to get from Millennium to the Magnum exit without having to go all the way around. That's all I care about.
Everybody's been saying Mac water coaster. They hope it's going to be a Mac water coaster. Cedar Point lost Chickens and Pete's and Melt. Hopefully they get something. Hopefully they open up something nice with it. Yeah. I love Chickens and Pete's, and there was literally no warning when they told us, like, hey, by the way, it's gone.
They haven't even announced anything. They said nothing about it.
I loved Chickens and Pete's.
I thought the food was decent.
A nice Philly cheesesteak is.
But what they need to do is not.
They need cold sandwiches
can't
there.
do a sit down. Sit downs don't really work.
They need cold sandwiches there.
Yeah.
Too.
They need a sandwich place for sure.
Opening there, or a water coaster. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Till next year.
I don't think they're even gonna. I don't think even there's even a possibility not even next season as much as the season after. I don't think they're really focused on it right now. But who knows? They're always like 5 years ahead, and we'll never even know.
But then they also do everything last second, so it's kind of weird.
The details, though, they worry about the big things, and then they kind of worry about the details last second, and then it kind of looks like, oops, we didn't think about this, but it's like they did think about it. They just didn't think about the details, like painting the ground black versus silver and letting it bubble, those types of things. What else? How about we compare Miss Keats to Enrique's? We didn't even eat Miss Keats this year.
I know, but I love Enrique's.
Same thing. But I did notice inside of Miss Keats that they, we didn't see it, but other people saw it, that the single-use bathrooms are now gone inside of Miss Keats.
Yeah.
And they opened up that whole cashier area. No, they got rid of the bathrooms.
Single use?
Yes,
bathrooms. They're disposable.
Yeah, disposable.
Right. Single
stall bathrooms. How about that? Sorry, single stalls. But they expanded the cash registers, which I really like. That was one of the hard things about Cedar Point, was that I felt like, I mean, I get that it's rough because of school and everything right now, but they definitely felt a little bit more understaffed than Kings Island did. It definitely felt different. Miss Keats was slow as ever. Not Miss Keats. Enrique's was as slow as ever. It took me like 30 minutes to get a bowl when there was like 10 people in line. It was awful. For Cedar Point, Uncle Tony always way ahead. They're always way ahead. If Cedar Point were bringing a fast food place, what would you like to see come in? A fast food place. Bring Subway back. That's what I have to say. Cedar Point used to have Subway and Chick-fil-A, so they used to have fast food. I know. I was thinking they need to bring Chick-fil-A back. That was probably good. But they don't want to have big chains. Clearly, they want to kind of have it more in-house. They want to save costs on the franchise. They don't want those big names. But they should, because people know and trust it. But who knows? Hey, Melissa. Welcome to the chat. I wouldn't put fast food in Cedar Point. Yeah, the buffet style is kind of really good for them. I don't think fast food would be necessary, but nah, I can't do Subway. No way. Subway, you need those fresh sandwiches. Even if it's not Subway itself, like some sort of fresh sandwich would be nice. Like they can totally recreate that themselves. They already have Miss Keats. It's not hard to do it with bread and some lunch meats. Drew went to the bathroom. I was gonna say potty and bathroom, so I was gonna say body, and I was like, wait, that's not right. Kings Island Subway always cold cuts. Was it? Yeah, exactly. You don't need to have like, oh, toasted or not toasted. No, it's always cold cuts. And that's it. You get cold sandwiches, no other choices. Last time when they had Subway, I was ordered, they were dead fly on the turkey. I said, nah, I walked away. That's all they had. I feel like there needs to be seafood in Cedar Point. Now, they do have the fish, and they do have the funnel cake shrimp. But they do need more fish options. I think something cool would be like, not necessarily sushi, but even that might be a cool idea. That just wouldn't be very quick, so that might be hard to do. But more fish. I mean, you're on the water. You would want more fish, right? The fish from Grand Pavilion has been on point so far. Always is in the beginning of the year. They kind of lose it towards the end. Maybe. I have a question. Do you guys think the fish at Grand Pavilion is GFS? Or do you think it's just actual food? Or actual food. Actual food. Fresh. Because I always feel like in the beginning of the season it's good, and then towards the end they kind of lack in. I don't even know the word. I lost it. It's fine. I like the nacho bowl. I've never tried it, to be honest, so I can't tell you. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Melissa. I remember seeing that on Facebook. Everybody wish happy birthday to Melissa. Welcome, Wes, to the chat. The nachos are pretty good. I like the variety that they have for those. So see, exactly, they have the nachos, they have Miss Keats, so they could do a sandwich, and it's not hard to make a sandwich place. What else do we say now? I guess what else can we compare? I have not had the barbecue at Kings Island yet, so I can't compare it. I'm still, from last year, still thinking about how I tried to get fruit as a side and they were like, no, you can't. And I was like, okay, cool. So I wrote off the barbecue place at Kings Island, so I haven't tried it. But a lot of people say that they really like it, so I might have to try it next time we go. Coney's is alright at Kings Island. I think you can get sushi at Tomo at Breakers. I think so too. I haven't ordered it to go, but we've sat in there and I've ordered it and it was okay. It's decent. I'm not really a huge fan of their hibachi that they have there because it's very, very, very generic hibachi, and it's like you're paying $30 for something you can get like at a food truck for $10. So it's like and they weren't very entertaining. Because I've been to quite a few hibachis and they weren't entertaining enough for me. What else? Oh, I was just going to compare one other one. Oh, clearly the super easy comparison of Panda to Panda. The Panda at Kings Island is better than the one at Cedar Point. They have more options. Their beef is way better. Coney is not as good in my opinion. Okay, so another one for Coney is not as good. What else can I compare? I can't really tell. I'm moving over there in the fall, but in past seafood that Trent showed when he goes over there, but looks good, just always thought they should have seafood place. Oh, like an actual seafood place. That would be that would have to be very exclusive and it'd be hard to keep up. But I don't know. That's something they should look into, because they've had when they did, what was it, Cedar Point nights a few years ago, they had walleye fish. Oh my gosh. I think Luna wants to say hi to the chat. Say hi, chat. Oh, hi. Say hi, chat. Now she's being shy. Okay. So Andre, you just asked me, have you eaten at the hibachi restaurant inside Hotel Breakers? That is Tomo. That is, yeah, not a super fan of it. Let's see. Panda used to be better before the skimmed out on the portions. Exactly. They used to give you 2 entrees and now they only give you 1. And even when they give you the 1, it's still like not even a full scoop. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe they're going to get rid of Panda Express next. But that's going to be a really hard one to kind of get rid of too. Because you got to have the Asian food option too. Asian and Italian and basic American fare. Those are like the staples to have. And Mexican. You got to have all of those. Like Mexican, whatever type of food. KK guys, I'm out. I just came to say hi and like the video. Thanks, Melissa. See you later. Happy birthday. Go enjoy your celebrations. They used to get the fully loaded plate. Yeah, they had great portions. 2023 was the last season they gave out a lot. Yes, and then they switched it to 2024. They asked if you fell in.
I was making food.
What were you making?
Well, it's still cooking.
What are you making?
I'm making country fried steak and mashed potatoes.
We don't actually know if that's still good, by the way.
It's fine.
That like thawed and then
it's fine.
Sat in a cooler.
It's like jail food. It's totally fine.
What am I gonna eat now? I thought we were gonna order food.
We can order food too. I saw it, so I was like, okay, I'll pop it in the microwave and just let it sit there, and then I'll eat it later. I'll just, at least it's thawed now.
Melissa was here and left. It was her birthday.
Oh. Happy birthday.
Yeah, we just been talking up a storm.
Yeah, Panda was wild the other day. Everybody wanted Panda.
Oh, yeah, that line was extremely
Order some
long.
Chick-fil-A. No way. I don't like Chick-fil-A.
I can season chicken and make Italian food, but how would we get it?
Yeah.
You live quite far away.
If you're like 4 something hours away from Cedar Point, geez. We're in the middle of Cedar Point and Kings Island right here in Columbus.
Oh, Jacob just asked, how was Top Thrill 2?
Awesome.
Drew got to ride it
3 times.
3 times in one day. Yeah, that line at the end of the night was real short.
Food finna be cold. I mean, I'll microwave it for like 30 more seconds once I'm done. The thing was, I'm just gonna let it, like, you wrote it 7 times in one day, but you also waited 7 hours one day. So, just saying. I'll never forget when we hopped in line and skipped everybody. I mean, we were allowed to, but then we saw Chief Keef.
Oh, yeah.
He was trying to get on, and we're like, nope, it's our turn. He's like, what the heck? Of all the people to skip you in line, it's us.
That's funny.
That was funny. I was like, are you serious?
I might just order
Chief
myself
Keef?
Chipotle. How about that?
Order yourself Chipotle then.
I might.
Do it.
I might.
Are you going to go get it?
No.
You're going to have it delivered?
Yeah.
Is it going to be cold?
Probably.
Only 2 hours from Columbus. Nice. Oh, Swain family, you're in Columbus too? That's
Nice.
awesome. That's where we live. That's where we are right now.
Right now.
More specifically, we are at 4603.
Wow. Just dox yourself.
Just dox myself.
That's fine. Wow.
Big walkway.
Big walkway.
It's right next to small walkway.
Walkway, 1 word, 2 words.
We were middle back. Basically the middle.
Middle.
Basically the middle. Row 5 and 6. Every time. Near Pickerington? That's awesome.
I'm thinking of checking out the Columbus arcade.
Which one?
Because there's Scene 75.
Scene
There's
75
Dave and Buster's.
would probably be a good one here in Columbus.
There is technically Legoland.
16-bit. 16-bit is a really cool arcade. All they have is pretty much just old school arcade games. You know, like Pac-Man, Galaga.
The one downtown just closed. Oh.
Did it? Multiple smiles.
Does it read it?
When are you doing Slingshot?
When am I doing Slingshot? I guess I have to do it. I was supposed to do it 5,000 subscribers ago.
5,000 ago, yes. It was supposed to get 1,000 subscribers.
And I'm just...
But it
really,
would happen
really
in the
scared.
middle of winter, so you couldn't do Slingshot.
Charles says, it's official. Top Thrill 2 has been open longer this season than last.
In theory, yes, technically.
And Miss Keats Smokehouse at Cedar Point is decent.
All right.
Yes.
The giant one you
Drew,
guys
let's
went
do
to.
Slingshot. I'm down for it. If you pay for it, I'll do it. Or if somebody pays for it, then I'll do it. Obviously, we just got $20 for it. Maybe that's the $20 we can use.
Bob wanted you to do it with him.
Bob said he wanted to do it with me, but I mean, yeah, I'll do it. Okay? I'm not. Yeah, I'm scared, but I'm not.
You're
like,
not opposed
gonna
to
do
it. Yeah. Oh wait, golf clap for multiple smiles.
Oh, thank you, Multiple Smiles, for the $20. Excellent.
I wonder if there's going to be a competition when Siren's Curse opens up with Top Thrill 2. I think a lot of people are going to rush to the 2 of them, and there's going to be some, like, it's going to help the
He
lines.
said I'll pay for the
sure.
video too. Just let me know when you're pulling up to the point so he can do it. I'll pay for the video too.
Why does everybody want to do Slingshot with you?
Because it's terrifying. I hate it. I don't want to do it. It's like the one ride that I'm like, I don't want to do it.
But you should do it with me so that we have a video of us doing it to post. But everyone else wants to do it with you. whatever.
I don't want to do it. It's not fun, Gengar. You thought the Eiffel Tower was fun. It's not fun. These are not. I saw it the other day going, and they stop you way up there, and you just bounce and float there.
The bounce doesn't bother me. It's when you like flip and fall down facing the ground.
It's not gonna work.
That's what hurts me. I can't like Siren's Curse. I'm actually scared of because I don't like on Skyhawk. Whenever you're looking straight, like TT2's,
I got no problem.
It's literally looking down at the ground and going straight down towards the ground that freaks me out. I cannot do that.
I can do.
My heart falls out.
Skyhawk. I can do Max Air.
My heart like literally drops.
I do not want to do some cable lifted piece of crap called Slingshot.
Whatever.
But I will do it.
I'll be right back.
I will do it. Yeah. We did talk about that. Speaking of the bar, I'm rocking the cup right now. The Surf Lounge cup. I have a full like cupboard filled with them. Yum. I can do TT2 easily too. TT2 was not bad because it's a launch. So if they like hiked you up there like real slow, like bop, 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 and then dropped you, it would not be fun. But Skyhawk I can do, Max Air I can do. I don't know. It's just those pay for rides. Like even the what was it? The Frontier Fling. Like I would have never done the Frontier Fling. Like it's just not my style. And most of you should know that I'm not really into roller coasters that much. I mean, like, yeah, I love roller coasters, but I'm not going to be like, I'm not a thuzy. I'm more of like a amusement park enthusiast, a theme park enthusiast. I like the atmosphere of things. I don't like the rides. I like the rides, but it's not like I obsess over them. It's not like I got this many rides. I had to be the first one in line to do it. I was blah, 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 blah. I'm going to buy every single piece of merch for it. Now, that's just not my style. But yeah, we need to hang out sometime at CP. Haven't we? No, I don't think we've hung out. We've just talked a bunch. Yeah. Definitely. Whenever I'm not filming, I'm down to hang out. But if I'm filming, I'm like in this full mindset, just like can't be bothered kind of deal. Now, earlier, like back in the day when I first started the channel about 2 years ago, yeah, we would have people come and hang out with us and stuff like that. But then it made it really, really, really hard to edit my videos and focus on my videos, because when I film my videos, I film it as if I'm going to be editing it, which I am, but I film it like that. So I know which is going to be the start, finish, in between, the B-roll spots, what I'm going to do next. So when somebody else comes into the mix, it's like my whole entire video idea is completely done. And I normally don't have a vision for my video when I first start making the video. But once I get into
like hanging out with people at the park?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are days when we can, days that we can't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But most of the time it's like I start filming the video, then I get inspiration for the video. And if somebody comes into that video and it's like, hey, what's up? How's it going? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. So I freak out, and then here's what happens after that. I end up not scrapped, and then
I scrap the whole video.
Everything's ruined.
Because I'd rather, honestly, I'd rather hang out with people at the park than film a video. Seriously.
And then I don't go back to the park because I get mad, and it's like, oh, well, we planned this plan and you changed it.
All right, so here's how it goes down. She's like, okay, Drew, we'll go to the park as long as you film this video. And then I get to the park, and then I just end up hanging out with people. So, yeah.
And then we missed the next couple of days that we could have gone to the park because I'm mad.
I like the Racer better than Gemini. I think I might too, because they retracted it a few years ago.
But we haven't been on Gemini yet. They haven't even opened it. But they were training on it the other day.
They were running some trains.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, do you still ride the Gemini at Cedar Point? We couldn't, but I will when they reopen it. I like Gemini just because it's a little bit more fun because you can actually see the other train that you're racing.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
So far, we've had about 14 people peek on this. If you guys are liking this...
I had 17 at one point.
If you guys are liking this live stream, press that like button.
I know. We have 3 likes and 10 viewers right now. What's going on with that?
It might help us out. I don't know.
Yo, Halloween is on a Friday this year and Cedar Point is open. Party time.
Okay, Charles.
That's interesting.
We need to figure out a place for him to sleep then. He can't be Bronco guy anymore.
We can all car camp.
We'll all car camp next to each other. I'm down, dude.
Gemini is cool for the aspect you can high-five people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that you can high-five people. You can see the other car. It's fun because it's like, hey, Like, I like that. That's what I like about that.
That is fun.
I might order Chipotle now.
Really?
Maybe. It's a good chance.
All right. Been going for an hour now. Oh, he's scheduled for 6:45 now.
The airtime in Gemini on last row is crazy. Well, what do you want to do? Are we not streaming the same time, or are we going to...
No, we can. Fine with me. I'll watch his live stream. I don't care. I'll watch his live stream on live stream. Is that allowed? Cedar Point is always a wild party. Yep.
I had an idea for my car for theme park. What does that mean?
When are we going back to Cedar Point? We are going to be back.
We haven't decided yet. We're discussing our next trip. We just haven't decided which day yet.
Oh, shit. No, that's... I don't know. We got a bunch of people that always want us coming there, so we're like, whenever we're available. They're like, I have a hotel. I have a hotel.
I was going to say, we're kind of going off day by day right now.
Yep. So here's the deal. We have been invited to go to Cedar Point pretty much every single day that it's open. Okay? Not by Cedar Point, but by, like, friends of ours that just happen to be there. So we could potentially go every single day that it's open. If that
but we have to work too.
I know. So that's why every day is like day by day by day.
Yeah, if we don't have appointments already pre-scheduled, we will more than likely be there. But yeah, we
definitely
work on it.
Hoping every weekend, because that's when I have more free time than during the week, you know. Sometimes.
Because the Jeeps that were themed as Banshee and Beast, I can do a Winterfest design.
Oh,
good.
On the car?
And Andre did earlier said Cedar Point is always a wild party. The bad weather days don't count.
I know, I said.
I actually don't mind being there during bad weather because it's fun. And I actually, while you were filming your walkthrough, it's just amazing. Just if you have the time, just walk around the park for an hour. You will see some weird things.
Oh, yeah.
Like, watching things happen while he was filming, I was just like, oh,
yeah, if you
I'm
go back
say
and
something.
go watch my walkthrough and just observe everything around me.
There's just weird things that happen.
There was some kid, like, bent over, and his buddy was, like, grabbing him, just going,
I didn't even know that.
I watched it while I was editing, like, oh my gosh, what are they doing?
I love it.
They were just messing around, but it was like aggressive. I was like, oh my gosh, okay.
That's funny.
If that was my friend, I'd be like, dude, get off of me. Come
Maybe
on.
he did as soon as you passed him. It's funny. I'll be back in early June. Nice. I like bad weather days. The park is dead. The park is dead, but there's also not as many things to do, so that's kind of...
True. TT2 probably won't be open.
It's a hard mix, because it's like, oh, I want to be there, but at the same time, there's not really much to do. Or you can watch families get mad at each other, because there's nothing to do.
That's fun. Will you stop it?
We can't do that right now. It's closed.
But I would have.
Well, can I do that one?
No.
We're going to go get food.
One more word and we're leaving. They're not going to leave. They spent too much money to be there.
Hotel Breakers Ice Cream Parlor.
I like Hotel Breakers Ice Cream Parlor, except it used to be Toffs.
Yeah. I haven't gone there since it was Toffs.
Yep.
I only care about the rides, so it's perfect for me.
Oh, there you
if
go,
the
buddy.
rides go ride, though.
Then how are you going to hang out with me? How is he like, oh, we got to chill at Cedar Point sometime?
Can't.
I don't ride rides.
You'll hop on a ride, but you don't go to ride the rides.
I'm not going to go to ride a ride, but I'll hop on a ride.
We were there on Saturday. That was the nicest weather so far. 75 degrees and sunny. It was packed. It was like...
Oh, well, if I'm there, he'll chill with me. Okay, cool.
It was like ungodly. Like, it was weird. Like, it's what opening day should have been, but it wasn't. It was just this past Saturday. But that makes me never want to go on a Saturday again because it was just so busy.
We've had almost 15,000 drop frames.
Nice. Whatever that means.
That means that our kilobytes per second are not really going.
So our quality is lacking?
Our quality is lacking right now, yes.
Oh, that's sad.
So, yeah.
Andre said, whatever happened to Toff's ice cream?
Well, Toff's ice cream is still there. They have a big Toff's manufacturing plant there.
Oh, in Sandusky.
In Sandusky.
It does not exist at Cedar Point because their agreement ended and they couldn't come into a new agreement. So they're like, fine, get out of our park.
I think we're hitting up Kings Island this Thursday.
Ooh,
Are they open every day now?
Mondays and Tuesdays they're closed.
Mondays and Tuesdays.
That's why I was.
But then Cedar Point, what days are they open?
They're open on Mondays, closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
That's why we were discussing going on Wednesday to Kings Island, but we are not anymore. We have appointments come up. But we were discussing going on Wednesday, which is why I wanted to go, because I was like, ooh, it's like the opening or like weekend, like beginning of the weekend for Kings Island. But
so next week they go to daily ops.
Is it next week? I thought it was during Memorial Day weekend.
Is it next week?
Fact check.
Yeah, let's figure out if it's actual next week. Just look at the calendar. Yeah, next week. He straight up said it. Chief Keef, she doesn't believe you, apparently. Do you see her checking right now? He's straight up telling you. I wonder Cedar Point is going... what they're going to do differently for Boardwalk Nights. Do you...
There are some big changes. They said
I want more fireworks.
They said that there's going to be more actors, more shows, which it was already crazy last year.
He's like, yeah, LOL.
Whatever.
You don't believe him.
It's not working, so I don't know.
You're distrusting people.
Well, I already got one fact wrong, so I'm going to actually check
we
facts.
need to actually, yeah. If we're going to go live saying all this stuff, then it better be, like, right. I could look it up right here on the internet. On my computer.
The internet on my phone's not working, apparently.
Internet on my computer.
Apparently.
Not Chrome on my Mac. It's internet on my computer. Here, watch this. Cedar Point Caulk. No.
Caulk.
Calendar.
Why is it not working? Wow.
What?
No,
me?
go back. You had it right. Well, whatever that works too. Monthly. Do monthly. Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay.
Yep, next week.
Facts.
Chief Keef was right. There you go.
All right, now go to visit kingsisland.com.
No.
Oh, I was trying to Fact check that one. When do they go to all day everyday operations?
Jeez.
View hours is off to the right. There you go. Monthly. Why aren't their apps working?
Next week.
What do the stars mean? What event's happening? Military days.
Military days. Soak City Water Park opening is the 24th.
Memorial Day weekend.
Military days.
Military day. What's the weekend after?
Gay days.
Coaster stock.
Only gay people allowed.
Food and wine festival.
No, it's coaster stock. Just kidding. Gays can go whenever they want.
Food and wine festival. Do you want to go to that this year? I don't really care about
What, the gay days?
I don't care about wine.
Oh.
Coaster
stock. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe.
That screen's too bright. You
Yes,
should close
it
it
is
down.
very bright. I'm just going to go to blackscreen.com so it isn't so bright. Just kidding. I'm just going to go to Google.
I mean, that's also.
It's an actual website that just has a black screen.
Is that really a thing?
No, I just made it
Don't look it up.
And I'm not going to look it up. No.
You guys gonna be there over 4th
That
of
screen
July?
is hella bright.
We are discussing 4th of July. Ah!
Blinded.
Well,
Are you aware that I have a Six Flags flag on me?
that's not a Six Flags flag. That's a
a
Cedar
flag.
Point flag.
It's right there.
They also have the same type of flags. I have no flag. There's a hair on my. Got it. That's been touching me. It's like freaking me out. All right, what else are we comparing?
I don't know. Country fried steak compared to
Chipotle?
Chipotle. Winterfest or Winter Chill Out? Winterfest.
Because you can actually do things at Winterfest.
Because you can do things, yeah.
And it doesn't cost an extra $100 to go.
Yeah. To go look at
Behind the scenes stuff that
in
I'm
the-
really
in
not.
the snow.
That I'm intrigued, but not really intrigued by. Winterfest is fun.
Well, the
I
indoor
actually
stuff,
like-
the sign shop, and how things get to work.
I mean, that would be
That's
interesting.
cool.
But at the same time, I don't care that much to pay that much for it.
Gengar finna pull up to CP. And dance and parade. Oh yeah, you get to. It's very interactive. Winterfest is very
you
interactive.
do. That is
They
true.
pull you in. They're like, "Hey, come dance with us." Now we're gonna trade turns. And then they do a bunch of sex acts on
Hey,
poles.
what? Dear God, Drew.
Dude, Kings Island is nuts.
You.
Live sex acts.
Stop. Lord. Well, I think
Oh
that's
my
the end of our
gosh.
stream tonight, guys.
No,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
not. Come on, I'll tone it back. I'll tone it back.
I think Drew's getting
It's
a little...
not your normal winter. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Hey. He's probably here right now, lingering in the background.
He usually is. And then we say his name enough times, and then he's like, oh, hey, guys.
Trent?
Yeah, Trent. Trent's normally here, just lurking.
He's a lurker.
Or
He's the one putting on the show at Winterfest.
Or somehow Trent just all of a sudden just pops in, and we're like, cool, great. We said
He's
your
the one
name
that's
enough
always
times.
shirtless.
Watch. Trent's going to come in here now.
Have either
Say
of
his
you
name
been
again.
on Wild Mouse Coaster on the boardwalk? I have been on it, but not
this
year.
It's been struggling this year for sure.
It's been, yeah, we saw it run for a little bit, but then it was like we had to leave right afterwards, and she gets really weird around spinny rides.
Yeah.
Around them. She just looks at them and she's like, oh, no.
That one doesn't
on
bother.
spinny rides.
Yeah,
is what it
Wild
is.
Mouse doesn't bother me. It doesn't spin, except for that brake run. When you sit there and you just... That weirds me out. But other than that, it's not really that bad. Wow.
Me?
Barcelona's the kind of city.
Oh my gosh. What am I watching?
Barcelona.
Did everybody just hear that?
Yeah. You have
Wow.
the music on. Or your background on.
Wait. Did Sonic Temple just happen?
Oh, I guess so.
Oh, really?
I guess so.
All right, don't play. All right, there we go. Good.
Might get a small camping tent this year. Where are you going to tent?
Does he need a small camping tent? I'll sell him one.
Well, to be able to pitch your tent, you got to be able to go to an actual like site or forest.
It might be better to just stay in your car.
Yeah, you can't just
because like camping sites.
Yeah.
Camping sites, even at Cedar Point, are around $100 to $150.
Oh yeah, when we looked at KOA that one time.
Yeah.
It was like $50, or it was still like $60.
How much do you want for that Trent print behind you? Listen, this Trent print right here, floating Trent, was a picture of mine that I took. It is a full poster. Here, I'll show it to you.
Maybe we should put that in our next
It is a full poster.
merch drop. They can see everything. They can see our screen.
Oh, this is what my studio looks like.
Oh, you can see the background. Ow.
Oh, sorry.
Watch out for the Sasquatch at the camping sites. That's funny. The tent I had last year had 15 steps. That's a lot. Yeah, so this specific Trent poster is not for sale. We may or may not put it on our next merch drop.
Put it on the,
we haven't decided yet.
on the website. And you guys can buy it for like $75 if you want. But for that size, it's gonna
Cost a hefty penny.
It's gonna cost a hefty penny. But we also have different ones that we're in the project. We're working out some projects with this exact one right here.
Maybe we'll have some collab.
There's gonna be some collaborations.
Like maybe we can have a collab.
Think about a YouTuber
as well.
and another YouTuber and another YouTuber. Inception. Say we get a YouTuber to hold that and we take their picture and make it a poster. Then we pass that on to another YouTuber.
But then it gets too small for print.
No, it doesn't. You have to make a poster for every single picture that you take. Oh, what did he say?
Not gonna lie, the Trent float picture I thought was screenshot from the GTA 6 trailer.
Oh
no, it's Trent.
I actually took that
Trent.
picture. Yes, that was at Express Hotel at Cedar Point.
There's a nice big glare on it.
There is a nice big glare on it, but that's fine. I don't care.
True. We'll fix it later.
Trent Cam.
Trent Cam. It was playing the Trent theme song.
Yeah, we did have the Trent theme song on there. But yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Is he live yet? Nope.
Just press the back. You didn't press back.
Why would I press back?
Oh, I thought you were pressing back.
Why would I need to press back? Explain that to me. Why?
Because it doesn't just start.
Yeah, it does when I do this.
Okay.
Explain to me why I need to press back again. Don't.
So, do we keep discussing Kings Island and Cedar Point, or do we just watch him stream?
You can camp on the beach. That's true.
Bring a yoga mat and sleeping bag. It's free, bud. Are you actually allowed to do that?
No, you're not. It's a public beach.
But I thought it closes at midnight. Closes.
Nobody's going to come out there.
Okay.
That can be Trent's new job at Cedar Point. The Cedar Point Sasquatch. He needs more hair. We'll make Scotty the Sasquatch.
Who knows? Maybe Trent is the guy in the GTA 6 trailer. Just kidding. Not your normal GTA 6 guy.
Not your normal GTA.
I love it.
So right now, I'm just waiting for my buddy Scotty to be going live. He said he was going to be going live at 6:45, but we're going to watch his live while we're doing our live.
He must be riding a ride.
He probably is riding a ride.
Well, we don't want to watch his stream from our stream because then he won't get the views.
People can go over to his stream if they want. Whenever. There's 3 people waiting on him. Here we go.
You're late. You're...
You are.
I can watch this live and Scotty on my TV.
There you go. See? We'll just make comments about his live on his live. Or while watching him live.
There'll be a real big delay because they'll have the delay from ours and the delay from him.
What?
Whatever.
We're watching at the same time. It's the same streaming. This is this. Maybe if they watch him separately, it'll be delayed, but...
I don't know. It's fine. Whatever.
Oh my god. He's 5 minutes late, dude.
But what else before he starts then, what else should we compare? But for real, I hope once I move over there in fall, we can hang out, both ya and Trent. I like your vibes. Thanks, Jacob.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Always down to hang out. And I mean that. She gets annoyed by how many people I hang out with. She's like, Drew, you don't have to hang out with like every single person that says they want to hang out with you. I'm like, well, I like to hang out with every single person that wants to hang out with me. Chilling at the point. Then where are you?
All right. Well, let's focus on our topic. What else are we discussing?
I think you're hungry.
I might be hungry. I'm getting my Holy Fish shirt for the point.
Fishnet.
Got it. Got it. I was like, what? Grand Pavilion or Miami River Brewing?
Meaning brew house?
I would say brew house. Those are kind of hard to compare.
Those are hard to compare because I like the food at Grand Pavilion and I like the drinks at the
I like the
brewery.
atmosphere at the brew house.
Because it's quicker, it's cheaper.
You get to sit down and you can eat.
Now, some of the people at Grand Pavilion, like the bartenders and stuff like that, they're just kind of like fake. Like they're like, hey buddy, how's it going?
I don't
What
like getting
rides
drinks
did you
at either
ride
park because
today?
they're way too expensive.
And I'm like, you see me every day. Don't act like that.
Yeah, but you have to think they see thousands of people a day.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm there every day. Like,
when I bartended, I don't remember people.
That's weird.
Yeah, then they're not a good.
They're just not very good bartenders.
There are cats running around upstairs?
Yes.
Oh. They're getting wild. And don't worry about the seagulls.
And not worry about the seagulls.
And not worry about the seagulls.
Caught in your fishnet.
What else? What other places can we compare? We haven't got to ride Millennium Force yet, which I'm glad we haven't, but Brewhouse drinks and straight to the beast, says Chuck.
Hey, I like that idea. Charles needs to hang with us more after hours.
We haven't had the yogurt at Cedar Point yet, but we've had
Yogurt?
the froyo.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, but we had the blue ice cream from Kings Island, and you ate all of mine.
I need to ride Millennium Force, too.
They need to work out some of those problems right now. You didn't ride Magnum, I did.
I don't want to.
It is nice that they added those bags, though, so you can put your phones in the bags.
How did they look?
They looked really cool, but they are a little bit far, so it takes a little bit of time to get your phone in and out of the bags. What else can we compare? They don't really have like cafeteria food like Kings Island does. Theirs is kind of all over the place. We didn't go to Coasters yet. We haven't tried theirs or the diner at Kings Island. Very funny, Beachcliff. Yeah, let me just scroll through the chat real quick. He said, "What did I miss? Can you repeat everything from the last 35 minutes?" Yeah, what is going on with Millennium Force? Heard they had a breakdown.
Oh, it valleyed.
It valleyed.
But then it just kept having issues. Like, I've seen the bucket up there multiple times for evacs.
I don't know. I don't claim to know either. I just know that something's going on, and we're gonna wait to ride it.
And we've seen it.
And it's my favorite ride.
Messing up.
You had a non-wheel seat on an Adventure Express.
I think so.
Driving to Kings Island is much easier of a drive than Cedar Point from Columbus.
I always prefer non-wheels.
That is true. The Kings Island drive is a little bit easier just because it's all highway. Cedar Point is all country roads.
Yep.
And like every single route that we normally take is under construction. So it's like now it's taking us all these weird routes that I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like a single. Well, there was one that I liked, but
So I would say that Kings Island is an easier drive in the sense that it's closer.
and easier to get to.
Easier to get to. But then you have Cedar Point, which is like just...
You can take like 15
exactly
different
what you
routes.
said.
Yeah, you
Exactly
can
what you
take
said.
15 different routes to get to Cedar Point. Kings Island, there's one straight shot, down 71, easy. Unless you're coming from other distances.
I
But
go through
for the most part-
Attica. We go through Mansfield, Bucyrus, Attica sometimes. Depends on the route that it takes
Depends
us.
on the route. Driving in Kings Island is horrible. I hate driving through Columbus. Now, yes, if you're going from the north to the south, yes, driving through downtown Columbus is horrible. And it's going through downtown is awful. Depending on the time of day. Especially in the mornings when everyone's trying to go to work.
If you guys are liking this live stream, press that like button.
Press the like button.
That's all. I'm just going to demand it.
Demand it.
If you like it, press like. If you don't, then don't.
If you don't like the stream, don't like it.
If you don't like it, then no.
That's okay. That's true. So the drive is different. And we've already discussed the vibes. We've already discussed that we like Cedar Points because it's a destination versus
For
just
sure.
an amusement park.
Yes.
Compared to a few of the food places, the experiences. Yeah, I definitely think the opposite Kings Island is a better feel than Cedar Point. I just feel like Cedar Point's very not aggressive, but very like on edge right now, and I think part of it is because they had such a shitty opening weekend, but it's nobody's fault. It's literally the weather. Like, there was nothing they could have done. But whatever. I like driving to Cedar Point. All I gotta do is just hop on I-90 West and drive straight for only an hour. There you go. Dr. Libations just subscribed. I love you guys' vlogs. Make me feel like I'm there. Hoping to hit Cedar Point this year. Have you tried TT2 yet?
Yeah, we have done TT2. Thanks for hopping in the chat.
And subscribing.
That's
yes,
amazing.
We've rode
Hey,
TT2
Dr.
3
Libations.
times this year
We need a
already.
golf clap.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the channel.
for subscribing, welcome to the channel. You're going to see a lot of things. Become a member today to see a lot of more exclusive things. Behind the scenes, things that we're about to do, future plans, things like that.
I don't know how to deal with the traffic up around Columbus. If I had to drive that every day, I would go insane. A lot of people avoid downtown for that reason.
You avoid downtown.
I do.
I got no problem with it.
Certain times of day. Like if I know it's the morning time,
71,
if I know it's morning time or anytime people are leaving work, I'm like, I'm not driving downtown. Like I will wait an hour.
You still haven't rode Valraven this year? Me either.
Neither have I.
I have not rode Valraven.
I'm not a huge fan of it in general, and it's not because of the dive. I'm not a huge fan of it in general. It's just, it makes me nauseous every time. Same with Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper wasn't as bad when I rode it on Saturday.
Gatekeeper wasn't that bad?
And Raptor. Raptor really gets me. And Rougarou. I don't like Rougarou.
Oh yeah, he's got that beamer that's all lowered.
I gotta go 2 roundabouts to get to Interstate. There you go. Well, what are you thinking, Drew?
I don't know. You're hungry.
I am hungry. Maybe we did enough comparisons. Maybe I should just go get food.
You can go get food if you want. B&M hater.
I am a B&M
Dude,
hater.
she is a B&M hater.
I am.
I don't get it.
I am. I don't like the restraints. I think it's the restraints or the tracks or something. They all make me nauseous. Even Orion makes me nauseous. I don't know why.
I like Orion.
I don't like Orion. I don't know what it is.
My beamer sounded like, because it's diesel, dude. He has a diesel beamer.
B&M hater. I like Intamin. Just saying.
Chief Keef has a
Just
diesel BMW. It's like, damn, you got a truck? He's like, no, it's a little BMW. So if we don't go to ride, did we just go for shows and the beer? Food and beer? No.
We go. I like the shows. I do actually like watching those from time to time.
With friends. That's what I like.
We like going for the experience.
I like hanging out with people. There's always somebody there that's going to hang out with me.
Because at this point, it doesn't matter.
Like, I know where to go to find certain people. Like, oh, if I want to go hang out with his name, then I'll just go over to this hotel.
Oh, you do that?
This time.
You do actually do that?
Yes.
I don't like
doing
doing that.
And I know that those people are going to be there, and I'll be like, yo, let's go do this now. Like, it was fun hanging out with Gilbert in the park.
My social,
normally we don't do that.
I don't like hanging out with people as much.
I do. I love hanging out with everybody.
I like going just to experience things. Like, if there's a show going on, I like watching the show. I like watching people watching. I like, oh, I can jump on a ride. I like jumping on the ride. I like doing those types of things. But it's not like we're going to ride as many rides as possible. But, yeah, just the experience overall is what I like.
Wonder what happened to Scotty.
Who knows? Well, I think I'm done with the stream. Are you done? Did we do enough comparisons?
I can be done if you want.
And then I think if you are not subscribed or are not following our buddy Absorbin Endorphins with Scotty, you should go over there. He's supposed to be going live. Did you check in with him?
Yeah, I did. He didn't text me back. I don't know if his phone is alive right now or he's on a ride or something like that. Marcus says Cedar Point is better. Welcome, Marcus, to the chat. Yoko's getting tired.
I'm getting tired. Tired and hungry.
She's just getting hungry right now. We are waiting for Scotty with Absorbent Endorphins with Scotty.
I was going to say we can go until he starts so that everyone can go hop onto his.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, let's wait for Scotty then. Marcus said, I'm tired and hungry too. It's that time.
Andre said, where did you find this mesmerizing background music? I made it. I made it, and then I made a whole playlist. That's like, I don't know how long it is.
Taro said I got stuck on Valraven's lift hill for 20 minutes because someone wanted to jump the fence. It was an emergency stop.
Yeah, it's about 30 minutes
We
long.
watched Blue Streak. We were walking up to Blue Streak when they stopped it on the hill, and the ride op was running back, and we were
Trent
like,
Cam.
oh, was it a phone? Because I heard them say, oh, got the phone.
They were like, it's a phone.
It was a phone. They stopped Blue Streak on the hill,
The ride op was like, it's a phone.
and then we were loading into the train, and then we heard them say over the loudspeaker, they're like, call security.
Yep.
Oh, it was kind of funny. We're like, come on, guys. It's too early in the season to start this.
Way too early.
Where's the music that sounds like the X-Files theme?
Which one's that? I think they all kind of sound like it. They were just supposed to be like vibing like this. I like this one.
You like the trancy?
Yeah.
Well, now that I can go pick up myself some food once Scotty starts, what should I get?
I
What
don't
do you
know.
guys
What do you
suggest?
think? All right, so what does she get from Chipotle?
Well, I usually get the chicken bowl from Chipotle. Or if I go to Taco Bell, I'll get a cheesy gordita crunch. If I go to Arby's, I get nothing because I don't like Arby's.
I was going to say, I was like, you're going to Arby's?
Maybe
Get
I
a
might.
burrito. Oh,
A
good
burrito.
call, Chief Keef. Yeah, she might do that. Get a burrito.
Well, I could.
It's Chipotle, of course.
I actually normally get the bowl and then I get a tortilla on the side and I put half
she
of the bowl
makes the
into my
burrito.
burrito.
Yeah.
And then I eat the burrito and then I save the other half for lunch tomorrow. That way I get 2 meals out of one.
I can skip the music too if you want me to. I could just go like this. Or I could go like this.
Has anybody tried the crispy chicken nuggets at Taco Bell?
Or I could go like this.
Let's talk about that. And let's talk about how last time they didn't give me my jalapeno honey mustard.
Not a fan of Chipotle. Rice doesn't belong in a burrito?
How dare you? I only like putting the rice in there because it absorbs things
Nah,
and
Marcus
actually sits
tweaking.
there. Guys, now I'm starving.
I got country fried steak.
I don't want your country fried steak.
It's not yours. It's mine.
Free taco when you try nuggets.
One free generic taco if you get chicken nuggets.
Their chicken nuggets are good with the jalapeno sauce, but they didn't give it to me last time. Get side of nachos and queso. Ooh. I do like the queso at Chipotle, and the queso at Taco Bell is actually decent. I just don't know what's in it. How dare they say I don't have any points, liars. Chief Keith asked Dawn if she went to the park today. Gengar said I actually have Arby's and pizza. Guys, I'm hungry now. When's the last time you had... I don't know if I want fast food. I was going to say, when's the last time you had Wendy's?
I don't want fast food.
Get a Crunchwrap Supreme at Taco Bell. Okay,
That's
Marcus...
the second Chick-fil-A. that
Now
we've heard
he's
today.
saying Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's not close enough to me.
Chief Keef and Marcus have just...
I wish Taco Bell still had the quesarito. Crunchwrap Supreme used to be my go-to at Taco Bell. Now it's the cheesy gordita crunch. Oh, Dawn went to see your point for a few hours.
Oh, nice!
Jealous. Jealous. Oh, I have a free cheesy gordita crunch. I think I know what I'm getting. Do, 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 do.
Go.
All right, bye, Charles. Thanks for
All
hanging
right,
out.
see you, Charles. Thank you for joining the chat and hanging out, man.
Can't go wrong, burritos or nacho fries. Yeah.
Let me know if you guys want a discount code.
Gengar said
merch.
Battle of Cedar Point became Battle of the Restaurants. It really kind of did. Well, in
Now we're
Ops
just
2,
talking about food,
And-
is what he said. Yeah.
Electric Flute. Hi, Luna. Do, 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 do. How are you? I like how when we leave for a couple days, the cats get really weirdly attached. Like, don't leave me again.
This dude is 25 minutes late.
He's probably stuck on a lift hill somewhere. What if he's stuck on a lift hill?
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Hey guys, sorry I was late. I was stuck on a lift hill.
Wow. That'd be crazy.
It's possible.
It is a possibility. Dang, Scotty put phone away. Yep. Jeez. He's not even like texting me back.
Right, I think he's stuck on a lift hill. Or he lost his phone on the ride.
Stuck on a lift hill would be a great stream intro. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I just got stuck on a lift hill.
But then you get in trouble for taking your phone out. So it's like, what do you do?
Well, he'll
just
do it
wait.
afterwards. There's already 3 likes on his live stream that's not even going.
Ooh, 10-piece crispy chicken nugget combo. You get the crispy chickens, you get nacho fries, and a drink.
This is funny.
What?
They should have played this music waiting in line for disaster transport. That'd be awesome. You already know Taco Bell nuggets are going to be ass.
I like them.
They weren't too bad.
They're okay. The second time was actually a little bit crispier than the first time. The first time I had them, they were actually really, really good, like fresh. Because they had just released it that day and I didn't even realize it. But their jalapeno honey mustard is so good. So good. McDonald's McCrispies are ass. I have not tried those yet, and I don't know if I want to. Aren't they just chicken tenders? We do have a Korean chicken place near us. Maybe I should get that instead.
Wow, that's crazy. McCrispies?
Yeah, they're like chicken tenders.
What?
I'm actually surprised I'm not getting an ad for them yet. McCrispies. They didn't really do a very good job of advertising those because I didn't really know about it until I saw it on like their sign. I was like, cool, they have a new menu item. Yeah, look, new McCrispy strips. What?
I just like flashed.
Oh. Too bad they closed the Skyline near you. I know, Skyline would...
Yeah,
Skyline
right
would be
across the
great.
street. Awful.
4-piece McCrispy strips.
For $5.69.
That's what they are.
For 4 of them. McDonald's also has new lemonade that's also ass.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I don't go to McDonald's unless it's breakfast. I only eat their breakfast sandwiches at McDonald's now. Or if I'm desperate.
So what are you trying to get?
I don't know what I'm trying to get now. I might go Taco Bell. That's like my favorite fast food. But I might also go to Chipotle because I have coupons. I have enough points for a free bowl. That's why I was thinking that. I could get it delivered, so I don't have to go anywhere. But I don't know. Let's see if I have any free points at Chick-fil-A. Trying to use points today, guys.
I need to go to the dentist.
This is true.
Like immediately. It hurts so bad. It like comes and it goes.
What about Qdoba?
I'm not going to Qdoba.
Why not?
It's too far away.
Yoko indecisive right now. It's to the point where it's like I'm not even going to get either one. I'm not going to get anything, and I'm just going to settle on something and be even more upset.
Don't settle. Can't settle. She had enough Jersey Mike's points for a free sub. There you go. Jersey Mike's would be good too.
Ooh.
Just get a Costco rotisserie chicken and call it a night.
I could.
Pizza? What? Okay.
Well, we can't give
I
you
need
4.
golf claps for 4
But we can give
months,
you
please.
1.
Red heart emoji.
Because we did give Gengar 1.
We'll give you an extra one, so it'll be
The
double
normal clap plus-
time.
Normal clap plus an extra. Okay.
Double time.
There you go. Oh, he's streaming on Twitch, but not on YouTube.
Okay, I have Twitch too.
Well, that's not fun.
Fuck him then.
Language.
Okay. Nap. Have fun with your Twitch.
Well, his streaming service must not be good. That sucks.
All right, so I guess Absorbent Endorphins is live on
Twitch.
So all 4 people can go watch that. Get on YouTube, bud.
No, I was gonna say a few of his people were on Twitch.
Whatever.
Well, his streaming service isn't working. That's not his fault.
I know it's not his fault, but you know.
It's the same with Cedar
I'm
Point.
not watching on Twitch.
Same with Cedar Point. They couldn't do anything about shitty weather.
What's his Twitch? I don't know.
I actually don't know.
I don't do Twitch. I'm not a gamer.
Why is my internet so bad? Internet.
Internet. All right, what are you going to get to eat, though?
Qdoba.
Qdoba?
Probably.
That's the one?
Possibly.
There you go. Sounds good to me.
Are you going to eat any?
No, I'm just going to eat
Oh.
what I got already.
Then I'm going to go somewhere closer.
That'd be fine. There you go.
See, I'm jealous. Now I want pasta.
Now you want pasta.
All right, thanks for joining us, Jacob.
Nice.
Charles is back.
Well, we were just about to head out.
All right, now I might go eat some pasta. Thanks, Jacob.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what I'm going to do.
All right. We need to go figure out what Yoko needs to eat. It was really great hanging out with everybody.
Early
love you
stream
all.
tonight.
Early stream. Yeah, this was a really early stream.
We're gonna have some videos coming out soon, guys.
Yep.
Filming some more stuff.
Yep. Definitely hit us up on Discord, Droke Adventures. I might end up there later. You never know.
What? You never know.
Oh my god.
All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
I love you all.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Noodles.